Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Misty with A Unique Treasure and Reborns. And um, I am doing a few things today, and I just thought I would talk to you about what I'm up to and what I'm doing because I noticed that I take a lot of time in between videos, and then sometimes I'm like boom, boom, boom. And so I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent. The thing is, when I'm working, I'm so focused, it's hard for me to talk at the same time. And if I do, I feel like I'm blabbering um, about not much of anything. Then very busy with learning my craft. Let me see. I found out about Reborns April 2023, right? And I signed up for Shaylin Maxwell's course. And she basically guarantees that you'll make a baby and you'll have a sellable baby within 10 days if you follow her course and do what she says. And it was true. I had a sellable baby in 10 days and I sold that baby. And I sold that baby really cheap because even though I had a sellable baby, um, you know, she can only do so much. She can bring us, to bringing the horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Well, I was drinking and drinking. I drank a little bit too much yellow, and my poor little Darren that I was working on, my first baby was Darren from Bountiful Baby. Um, he was jaundiced. He really was jaundiced, but somebody bought him. But I sold that baby for $175. And I guess I can go as that as a topic of my journey, and my pricing my babies and how I came about it. Because I've been reading questions, I haven't been answering them. I just been reading on these, I call them forums, but they're Facebook groups, I guess, but really they're more feeds about people put a question or a statement in there, and people respond. And one of them that I read that kind of triggered this thought was I was reading last night, somebody asked what a high-end baby was. And I think that maybe in the beginning there might have been a black and white definition. But I think that it's changed so much because people have come in and um, to them, they have a high-end baby, or to them, they have their standard of what a high-end baby is. And I think that it might be different for a lot of people, you know. When I think high-end baby, I think out of my price point, the baby looks so realistic, you're waiting for it to breathe. Like it's just incredibly done. You can't tell that it's a doll. To me, that's a high-end baby. I don't think the price so much makes it high-end. I think the skill set, for me, this is my personal opinion. And when I look at what I call high-end babies, there's a lot that goes into it because I have recently noticed that photography plays a huge part in the sale of the baby. Now, for this artist here, I'm horrible at photography. I don't know that I want to do this anyways. I want to make my baby look cute. Like if I took my baby for pictures to somebody, that kind of cute. But I don't want anybody making my babies into something they're not, including myself as far as pictures and editing, because I don't edit. I crop, like especially when they tell me I have a watermark, which is just my camera at the type. But I don't I don't edit. I struggle enough just to get a decent picture at all that's not overexposed, the sun's not washing out all the color, because I think pretty much my clients are shocked when they get the babies that they purchase from me, and I get amazing reviews. Um, and I don't think it's because I'm the best artist out there. I think it's just because they're shocked because I don't know how to do those professional photos that make my baby look better than what it is. And I think it's just something that's been going on for a long time in the community. And now social media has really opened up the floodgates for people to learn about reborns as I did. And um, everybody's coming in. There's so much more opinions now. There's so many more input and opinions that I think that at this point, I don't look at that. For me, I don't look at what is a high-end baby. And the reason why that is, I don't care if it's high-end or not. If I like it, I'll buy it, right? If I want something bad enough, I will buy it. Now, I may make a baby that I can sell for 900 to $1,000, but I cannot afford to buy a baby that is 900 to $1,000. But what I can do is I can take the cost of making that $900 baby and take that kit and the kit money and the cost that it made, and I can take any profits that I have made to pay myself a salary, and I can save up to buy one of those authentic 900 to $1,000 babies if I wanted to. I choose to spend my money on buying kits, not buying high-end babies or any babies for that matter right now. I was buying babies. I would love to buy more babies. I'm so busy making them that I cannot even focus on searching. When I do searches, I'm looking at inspiration. I'm looking at skill set of other artists. I'm trying to learn from other artists, that kind of thing. I spend hours and hours. Every waking moment that I have is basically on Reborns. So, getting back to my pricing, I started out with a $175 Darren, and then the next one I moved up to 199. And every time I increased my skills, meaning I got better, if I didn't get better, I went and raised my price. I kind of hovered, I think, around that 199, 225 for a couple dolls there, like $2 or $3. And then um, I decided that I was going to get out of this, or I was going to just jump in and try to teach myself to root because I could not paint hair to save my life, at least not to my liking. So I even, Christy and Wooley's book, I've did Palm View videos. I just did not have the aptitude, skill set, whatever it was to do that. So I said, I'm gonna have to learn to root, and I don't know how I'm gonna learn, so I'm just gonna teach myself. And I just knew from the videos, they said in order, to root, basically you have to have the needle pointing up towards the crown, which is the swirl at all times, right? Going up towards that way, no matter what direction or how you get there. If you make a snaky or whatever, you make sure that the hair is the needles towards the crown so that the hair, when you put it in, the hair will fall right. You know how we want our hair to fall on our heads. So, um, I started doing it and I couldn't believe it and I was shocked. I mean, I wasn't that great at it, but I did it and the um first baby, I believe it was Brooklyn, 8 months awake. She was sitting, sleeping. I had her sitting, sleeping, all dressed up and cute. And I went in to have a spine stimulator put in, and I just finished listening her when they came to get me. And I put my phone away, and when I came to, and my husband got my phone, I had a notification that she sold. And I sold that baby for $535. So, you know, it's really hard to listen to other people. And if you're an artist, beginning artist or not, you're an artist, it's hard to believe it. It's really hard to believe, even though you want to so bad and you may have these little brief moments of confidence, they don't last long for me. And even though I put out this work, I feel like somebody's gonna find me out. Oh my gosh, that kind of thing. It's the strangest thing that goes on. And I don't know where that comes from because I wish I knew so I could crush it. But the only way around that is just to keep moving forward, keep painting, and people, none of my dolls sit, so the last that I sold, excuse me, was Pickle, and she was my highest price doll until my second Pickle, and I only charge what I believe should be charged because I have spent so much money now and so many hours into rooting and learning how to mono root and micro root and mapping and the different types of maps. And I mean, I have a lot of um, investment in that so that I can create amazing dolls. So when other people are out, I'm very extreme because I don't want skill sets later down the road. I'm not a later down the road person, even though I'm older now. Um, I was like this when I was younger. So I will put everything into everything I got to learn. I can't believe I keep yawning. I apologize. Wow, I'm not bored. That's an oxygen thing, I think. But yeah, so I mean, like I've got silicones that I don't even know what I'm doing. I just started a silicone series that is just come have fun with me learning how to paint silicones. And so, I'm pretty much just going to do the layers that I have here, but I started that. I have, this is Bryson. He has a new mommy, and he'll be going to her soon. And then this is um, I don't know, it depends. I have three Sandys because, well, I ended up with two on accident, but I have one for me. I really like this doll. I really like Sandy. I like toddlers, and so she's gonna be my first toddler. Oh wow. I gotta like in this video, I think. And then I've got a doll out there which is Quimby that I'm mono rooting, so that's gonna take a while. I have a pickle that I'm doing, my second pickle, and that's sold already. So I'm learning so much, and it's not just learning by selling dolls and doing them. I have dolls that I'm not showing that's going to be for sale. I don't want them sold yet. I want to be able to take my time and really focus. Mono rooting is no joke. It micro rooting is no joke. I mean, think about it. You're trying to only get up to three hairs, maybe, and the whole, and that's very difficult because I find that a lot of the hairs that look like they're one hair, there's several hairs in one of those. So I spend a lot of time pulling out hair and, and trying to leave, one hair left in the hole or two hairs left in the hole when you're microreading. It's very difficult and time consuming, but it's something I love doing. So I just wanted to kind of talk about pricing and things that I've been reading, and maybe that's how I'll get topics for my videos. I will do that. I will, I don't think I did this. I think I did the two hands. See, I'm talking and I forget what I'm doing. Right now, I'm just lightning Sandy, and the way I'm lightning this doll is I already did a couple mint green. Now I'm going to do a flesh, and it's kind of, I don't want to do a blue and white yet. I'm really trying to get her light because her head especially looks orange even more than her body. I've been working on lightening her. So, because in the sunlight, she's not so bad, but here when the sun's not coming through, well, that's not sunlight so much, it's overcast outside. But yeah, I'm in the slight light. When the light hits her, she doesn't look so bad. But I just want her really light because I really want her levels to come through. Because I'm gonna, it takes me about 8 weeks minimum to do a doll if I'm not interrupted, if I don't have life events come up, which I usually do with my mom. And yeah, so this is what I'm doing. I'm doing Sandy and I'm doing Pickle and I'm reading two, one for a job and one for learning. And I have Caspian that I love to death, and I'm going to show him to you before I end this video. Let me grab him right here. It is just turning out so good. I am so pleased. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see his color so much. Let me see if I turn out this light, if you guys can see him better. He's done. So, of course, he doesn't have his eyelashes, but um, he's just amazing. I don't know why I love Caspian so much, but I do. I love this little guy, and he's got more color on him than it looks in my screen. But yeah, I'm really super excited about them. But yeah, okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me and chatting. And if you're an artist, if you have any thoughts, always remember to be positive. I'm coming from a positive standpoint anytime I'm talking. Anything I say is my own viewpoint. I'm always open to listening and learning from other people as long as you come from a place of kindness. That's all I care about because if you're not coming from a place of kindness, that means you're not being kind to yourself because you got to be kind to yourself first before you can be kind to others. So, if you don't feel very kind, please don't leave a comment. Please just go ahead and do something nice for yourself today and relax, get a massage or I don't know, buy an authentic kit and paint, It's so much fun. Um, oh, let me promote somebody real quick. Emily from Eborns. I love this woman. Oh my gosh. I I just think that she's one of the most beautiful people I have met in this reborn world. She has a tutorial, the one I did when I sold my pickles. And that's what turned the corner for my painting, is when I did a tutorial with her. It's free. The first one's free. She has now got a paid membership, which is a whole whopping $5 a month, and you get to learn to paint front to back a doll with rooting and everything, a sellable, amazing. And if you follow her directions, I consider it a high-end doll because it's just amazing. She is the most giving, loving, kind person. I'm just telling you, I've met some amazing women, but she tops the cake. She's just I can't even say enough. She is not old enough to be my daughter. She sounds and looks old enough to be my daughter, but she's not. But I feel like just making sure that she is successful because she deserves to be known. You'll love her when you meet her. She just started at that membership that I was telling you about. Go to e-borns. Don't write out dash. It's like little dash sign. It's a small e-borns. Emily Elliott is her name, and look her up on YouTube. And she is fantastic. You guys, if you're a beginner artist or even artist, period, you're struggling with selling or painting, I'm going to tell you right now, go take her course. You will thank me later. Or maybe you won't thank me, just think of me. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. You guys are amazing, wonderful people, or you wouldn't be watching this. So, love everybody. Bye.